Hello everyone, and welcome to this guide to stacking, pulling, and blocking neutral camps. In Dota 2, neutral camps follow a simple set of rules. Learning how these operate, and how to manipulate them, can give you a huge advantage over your competition. Neutral creeps spawn at 18 different camps across the jungle, starting at the 1 minute mark, and every 60 seconds thereafter. Holding the Alt key will show you the spawn box for each neutral camp. Neutral creeps will only spawn if there are no other units present within their spawn box at the start of each minute. Usually, this prevents any more neutrals from spawning until all of the previous inhabitants have been killed. However, there are ways to use and abuse this mechanic. A key concept for every Dota player is known as stacking a camp. This takes advantage of the way the game checks for units in the spawn box by temporarily removing them from it. Around the 55-second mark, aggro the creep camp and run away from it. The neutral creeps will chase you and leave the camp empty at the minute, allowing a fresh set of neutrals to spawn. This is an invaluable technique to improve your team's farming rate, as it takes much less time to stack a camp and farm it once, usually using area of effect skills, than it does to clear it twice. Support players will often venture into the jungle to stack camps for their core players to farm, whereas mid players often stack the nearby camps for themselves. As a token of appreciation, the player who stacked the camp will receive 35% of the bounty for any creep spawns beyond the first when killed. In this case, Crystal Maiden will not receive a bounty for the original Centaur creeps, nor for the spawned Shard Golems, but she will benefit from the Mud Golems. There is technically no limit to the number of times a camp can be stacked, but each time it will become more difficult, as some creeps will run back into the camp before others have even had the chance to leave it. Additionally, melee or short-ranged heroes will find that they need to aggro camps slightly earlier, as they have further to run to take the creeps out of their spawn box. Neutral creeps can also be used to affect the balance of the lane through what is known as pulling the wave. As you can see here, lane creeps will not attack the majority of neutrals. However, they can be made to attack those spawned in the 4 camps closest to the side lanes. To do this, first aggro the neutral camp as a wave of your lane creeps is approaching. Then, when one of the neutrals attacks you close to your lane creeps, your creeps will run in to defend you and attack the neutrals. By doing this, you can use your creeps to help you safely secure some farm, whilst also denying the gold and experience from your lane opponents. You can even extend the effectiveness of a pull by pulling again between camps. If an opponent is trying to stack a camp, you can interfere with it by aggroing their lane creeps before they reach the neutral camp. Each camp needs to be pulled at a different time depending on which team is trying to pull them. You can see here a summary of some of the timings. In contrast to stacking a neutral camp, they can also be blocked. Even if the previous neutral creeps have been cleared, if another unit or ward is present in the spawn box, it will prevent the camp from spawning a fresh set of creeps. This can be used to prevent enemies from effectively farming the jungle, stacking camps, or pulling the wave. It's also an effective tool against heroes who make use of neutral creeps, such as Chen and Enchantress, who will have to spend much longer looking for creeps to dominate. Be aware that whilst most units and wards can block camps, a few cannot, including Couriers, Beastmaster's Hawk, and the traps of Templar Assassin and Techies. Stacking, pulling and blocking may be simple concepts, but they can have a huge impact on the game. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please support the channel with a like, a share and subscribe. Leave me a comment below if you have any thoughts or ideas for future videos.
What did you learn?